What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we're back with some more content. What did you expect? We're back with some settlement survival. And, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the flood's no longer here. I have tried for 45 minutes, and I tried the last previous autosave, and I tried, obviously, our latest save, and it just wouldn't load. So I'm not sure. I went on the Steam community page and saw that people were having similar issues earlier in the year. The developers didn't really give an explanation on how to fix it. However, I went back to an autosave that was about 30 minutes prior, and it was able to load. So sadly, I apologize, y'all, but we did end up missing out or losing a half hour of progress. Now I'm gonna try to remember what we did, so that way we can get back to where we were pretty quickly. But we did lose about a half hour of progress because we couldn't get into our save. We do have this bandit camp here. I know we were training a bunch of troops. We were trying to get some elite troops going. We were struggling on flax and cotton, and we also wanted to get some more cherries. Other than that, it looks like we already have our warehouse. We have our mountain warehouse, so all that's taken care of. I'm not exactly sure what else we got done, and I apologize for that. But there's only so much I can do, y'all. There's only so much I can do. So, I do apologize because about 30 minutes of this video, half of it is going to be trying to catch up where we were at. And then, hopefully that means a half hour of new content. I didn't want to go ahead and lose the whole save. I'm not gonna lie. I was sweating this morning. I was really scared that we were going to lose all of our progress for this colony. So I guess I can say we will take what we can get. We didn't lose our entire save. We didn't lose our entire colony. Just a half hour of progress. And for how bad it could have been, I will take it. I will take it. I know that we also got this going, right? We took out these mountains. We put in a boiler room. So let's go ahead and get that in once again. We also went ahead and terraformed this area so that we could make silk. Processing. We need a water textile mill. And then we can go ahead and dig this out. And then here, let's see. We switched over one of the plantations to flax, I believe. This can go ahead and be... We have chili already. We do have chili in a plantation. Let's make sure we're getting more soybeans, because honestly, I think I'd like to start getting some tofu going. I think that'd be a really nice grab for us, and soybeans are going absolutely bonkers. Now, tofu was made at the mills. And that was because we got some mills going over here. We have a merchant ship. What do you have? Nothing that we really want. So let's go ahead and get you on out of here. Let's get another mill down. Where are the regular mills? Right here. We're going to line you up here. And then, sadly, we no longer have our ducks. Correct? We lost out on the ducks. We did. So we did lose some progress, but we're gonna try our best to make it up. Do everything that we were doing. Let's get some silk going. We also... Okay, we're getting the cactus cuts. Making soybeans there. Getting the cherries planted. Probably switch you over to flax. We'll take the leather boots for 1,000. Get some flax going here next season. I don't know if I'm good with the farms here. But we'll definitely get some tofu. And instantly, we're going to use 10 less soybeans per 3 tofu. With the tools. Might get 2 people here. I don't think we'll have a problem reaching production limit because tofu is probably going to be the first thing we eat with it being a fancy food. Minus 30% stress, 150 hunger, and 50 happiness. It's actually a really good amount. The question becomes is what are we going to do with the rest of the area? Because I kind of want to put more farms down than this. I feel like we're gonna run out of soybeans rather quickly now that we've changed 2 of the plantations away from soybeans. So we'll have to see how that goes. Are we doing pretty well on any other food that we'd like to replace? Probably like to get more cactus in. We were also thinking about getting bamboo towards the end of last episode. What is this? Is this wheat? Is that growing from the mill? It just gives us wheat? That's interesting. We got some tech points going. Was there any research? We did check out the boarding school. Because we were getting furniture. So let's go ahead and get that back down. I know we were also checking out the academy as well. But one step at a time. One step at a time. Go ahead and put you here. Get you going again. And just kind of let things play out. We'll see if the plague triggers. It hasn't been triggering for us. Can we get elite troops yet? No. Let's go ahead and get an extra person in here. And I think I am going to go ahead and switch you guys over to bandages. So let's use less materials. And then we need to get as much cotton cloth made as possible. So let's get tools here so we use less cotton. And then we'll do that here as well so we use less flax for our linen. Plague has broken out. But it doesn't look like anybody's contracted any diseases. So I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. We don't have any caravans going. Still don't have bandages, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and recruit some troops. Let's get some spearmen. Because we want to build up our forces as soon as possible. We're getting that squad formed. Let's get a shield forming as well. And then we still have enough for a formation. So once we get the bandages, which we have now, we'll get 3 new formations of troops and see if we can take out this bandit camp. Again, I'm not sure what happens if we fill up the entire area to where the bandit camp doesn't really have a place to spawn. Not sure how that works. We will go ahead and get reinforced heating. And then we did want to get more housing down. Luxury apartments we could get. A villa we're not ready for. Let's get you guys moving. Group all you guys up. And how are tools doing? We're full on our traps, but we never increased this back up. So let's get you to 250. Because 25 is not going to be enough for any of our upgrades. Apparently we do have enough for this upgrade though. Let's go ahead and get that in. Increases probability of obtaining cubs from hunting. Which honestly isn't that big of a deal. I don't know if we're going to get any cubs of animals that we don't have. But we might as well get the upgrades, right? It doesn't hurt. At least for that hunter's cabin, because we're probably never going to move that. I think we just got to keep an eye on our food here. Probably afford to put somebody else in the meat shop. So let's get an extra worker here. And then get some more salted meat going. We were doing another veg processing plant. So let's make sure we get that back down. And then we put you right back here. Try and push out some more simple food. We have plenty of raw food. And then we also got this fisherman thing going. Fishing dock. So let's increase your output. And I believe this is where the flood hit. You are out of cactus. So I think we definitely need to get another cactus farm going. Is there anything that we have too much of? Soybeans are probably about to drop. Rice, I think we only have... No, we have the 2 farms. So let's switch you over to cactus for next season. I think we're good on rice. We're not really using rice for anything. Everything else is looking pretty good though. Gatherer's hut, let's make sure you guys have baskets. Apiaries, the same thing. You already have the gears. We want you guys to form up over here. And then we gotta wait for some more reservists to train up. I think we're gonna go ahead and take on the immigrants just so we can get some extra workers. We were also wanting to move housing around. Is there somewhere else that we can put housing? I mean, we can fit it in here. So if we go like that, I think we just built 5 houses. Let's go ahead and destroy 5. How are we doing on brick and cut stone? They all seem to be doing well. Maximum number of workers increased by 2. I do think we need more clay going. Let's go ahead and get that. And then these houses are going to be permanent for us. So let's get the brick shockproof floor for all of these houses. Perfect. We can do the same thing over here. And then we're not going to go ahead and use all of our brick. I think that's good enough for now. Alright, low on cotton, low on flax, like usual. Not very surprising at this point. How are we doing on tofu? 81. We made 81 in 6 months. Soybeans still seem to be doing okay, so we'll get another person in there and put gears in here. Increase their efficiency. 5 years until the bandit raid. Can get another formation. We can get elites, so let's get some elite shields. 200 extra health, 450 attack, 150 defense, 550, 250. So 100 increase on attack and defense and 200 in HP for our elite troops in comparison to our regulars. We do have Kaige-O staying here, which should free up some spacing in our housing. Let's go ahead and get another row of houses. Now this isn't gonna be even. But with that, we can tear down 2 more houses over here and start freeing up this area. And then I guess we'll go for the academy straight away again and see how that works. We can also get those really nice books in there that we bought so long ago. So let's go ahead and get the academy down. This is going to be a permanent residential area. So we'll get more housing going across here. That's going to be another 5 being built. Means 5 houses destroyed over here. Perfect. And then we'll probably keep housing up here once we're ready to expand that way. Make sure we're gathering more plants. And then we need to upgrade our coal mine. Trying to keep an eye on how our coal is doing now that we are getting the boiler room. See how much of a difference that makes. If so, if it makes a decent amount of difference, it might be worth trying to put one in here as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. 4 tech points. I feel like tech is going really fast at the moment. Slow things down. Maybe we get some pottery going finally. We got a pottery workshop. You would be nice and even right there, so let's get that going. Durable storage yards already full. Let's get the upgrade. It's only going to be 30 cut stone. And our storage center is at 41%. Most of our warehouses are full. Feel like we need to get more warehouses down. Let's get the upgrade over here. With all our warehousing right here, I don't necessarily feel like we need a supply terminal or a delivery station. I do definitely think we need some more warehouses over here though. I don't think there's gonna be a building we can fit in there, so let's just get a durable storage yard in here. Fodder is full. Making some cactus cuts. Soybeans still seem to be doing perfectly fine. We'll keep an eye, see if we can start stocking up on some simple food. Coffee is hurting, but we finally got our first harvest, so that should be going back up. And then we have our second thing making whiskey, our second winery already. So hopefully we can start stocking up on that a bit. We're finally getting a bonus to our diet, which is great. But we definitely need to be doing more housing upgrades. We got all of the houses over here upgraded. Go ahead and work up here next. And we'll make sure to start with the ones that have the shockproof floor already. Let's go ahead and upgrade 5 of these houses. And then we're gonna have to start thinking about where we want to put the villas. Because villas are not a straight upgrade. They're a 6x4 building. Can accommodate 2 families up to 8 people with long residual fuel endurance and allows large stockpiles. Must be placed in the range of marketplaces and can relieve 25% versus 15. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Durable storage yard with the upgrade is already full. I'm a little nervous about making more bedding sets. Luxury bedding we could start getting now that we're making silk. But I think we'll hold off on that for a little bit and keep stockpiling our silk up. I don't think we're going to rush into that. Alright, let's go ahead and speed things back up. For several months in a row when the market vendors are taking stock, they had found that certain small items constantly go missing and their records just couldn't match up. They finally decided to investigate the entire market, but where should they start their investigation? Let's do the staircase. The enclosed staircase partition was filled with a jumble of miscellaneous items. Take them away. Feathers, stone tools, gears, fishing nets, and alpaca wool. Okay. Not the worst. We're full on bandages. Let's max you out at 1,000. And you... let's just stick with straight pottery for now. Max you out at 500. We will have to keep an eye on our fuel factories. I'm not even sure why they can get the tool upgrade, because it doesn't use more than 4 coal. So that would be absolutely pointless to put in there. 4 tech points. Everything in science is done. Houston's about to get on my nerves. Not gonna worry about any of that. We could start getting some jade and gold. Could start going for the leather shop as well, getting refined leather. Merchant. Flax or silkworm cocoons. I don't think we want to give either of those away. That is a nice bit of money, but I want to keep stocking up on our silk. And we just ran out of mulberry leaves, so... we can allow you to use less resources. You need 30 in order to make 10, so let's go ahead and decrease that number. Now you're going to use 24. How are we doing on other resources? Bricks are catching back up. Not going to worry about the tool upgrade there. Steel's doing better. Got plenty of furniture. Got some ovens. Soap is still struggling. But you have all of the upgrades that you can get. We might think about doing another one of those soon. Tools are all doing okay. Merchant ship arrived. Let's slow things down. The leather boots should give us a nice increase. Clothing's doing well. Ore's doing okay. We have a huge stockpile of stone. Everything else looks good. Don't think we need to be making any more traps, though. You were making weapons, but let's go ahead and get some bell towers for a little bit. We'll max you out at 10. Timber's doing okay. Coffee beans are hurting. Textiles, we could use some improvements. Flax is catching up nicely, but cotton's being used quite a bit. Malt is taking a hit. But you have all your upgrades. Let's get more people in the veg processing plant. Make sure we're using less materials. And we'll increase your efficiency with an oven. We won't put an extra person in there quite yet. Food for travel. Durability of iron tools. Hunger of simple food. Not really interested in any of that stuff. But this academy, 31 out of 50 students. Minus 10% stress. 15% added hunger. And 10% added thirsty. Well, we're definitely gonna go ahead and get that. You guys can use paper. The hunger of meat from simple foods. I guess we'll take that. It's not really that huge. We'll go ahead and get some more coal. Put 7 people in there for now. Anything else that we built that we need to focus on? Don't think so. Going to get cactus next season. This shield formation's done. Let's go ahead and get some elite archers going. Really, the biggest thing we need is more malt at the moment. In terms of textiles. More cotton would be nice. Finally stocking up on some whiskey, which is great. How's this stuff looking? 321 simple food. Getting a little bit of a stockpile there. Cathedral. You need luxury furniture. You need to start making jam for the candy workshop. Carving workshop. You need gold, sand, and jade. Can pan sand for gold. Can pan sand for gold sand for the use in carving workshop and jewelry workshop. Can find jade and stone. We have a ton of stone right now. Let's go ahead and get the jade going. And this is a new edict. What is the new edict? Gem collection. The jade house output increases by 10%. Where do we want to put you? Jade house. You don't need to be like next to a mountain or anything. I don't think we have any jade resources. But let's go ahead and keep you kind of by the mine. Kind of tuck you into the corner here. Let's make you even though. Oh, you're actually one off from being even. There we go. Go ahead and get some jade through our stone since we have plenty of it, and we can always put more workers in it. Should be getting some pottery made, which is awesome. How are we doing on refined fuel? Still doing okay. Silver ore, I wouldn't mind getting another person in here. And let's speed things back up. I think we are going to go ahead and take the immigrants. We almost have room to get our next set of pastures going. Latrine is not really affecting anything in that area, so if we get like a latrine services, and then maybe No, it's still not gonna reach the whole thing. Can't really fit you. We could fit you right here. Let's do that, because that'll get all of these houses in range. And then we'll hold off on destroying this. Actually, time out. If we put a latrine right here, that still fits all the housing. I'd rather have you right there. And then with this small area, I don't think we'll ever be able to put like a building here. So let's go ahead and get a durable storage yard. 5x3 right there. Get some more storage in this area. Immigrants have arrived. We'll go ahead and accept you. Five citizens with the plague, but we should be okay on that. Get you guys moving on over. We're sitting on 7 formations at the moment. Why are you guys like stuck? Alright, we're running low on cactus, so I'm hoping that this second cactus field helps quite a bit. And then now that we have the immigrants, 12 citizens have the plague. I'm hoping that you guys get healed quickly. We do have some homeless people though. Put some more homes here. I guess we'll go for one more row. Try and get some houses built there. "19 citizens have the plague. Our clinics are not putting in the work that they were before. Which is a little surprising because I thought the bandages would really help us. Might need to think about getting another cemetery here. So let's just go ahead and get that over with while we're thinking about it. 15x12 should be plenty. Then I think we're gonna go ahead and get a caravan, which we were working towards what? Last time. I thought it was the dense farms. I'm gonna assume yes, because I feel like that would be really nice to get. We can sell some feathers. Go ahead and sell 2,000. That's a good amount of money. Soybeans we're gonna hold off on. Let's sell 500 corn, 500 rice, 500 medicinal powder. It's gonna be a nice 11k caravan for us. Send on 16 people out. And then we'll probably form another one. Dried dung we have quite a bit of. Go ahead and sell 1,000 of you. Sugar beets, 500. Sand, 500. Rough clothes. We'll go 250. 250 baskets. 250 shoes. 250 backpacks. Gonna turn into a 9k caravan. So we're gonna bring back about 20k, and that should free up a nice bit of space in our warehouses as well. Level 2 flood, and one thing that we did not start getting is the basin. Kinda didn't think about that. Got distracted with everything going on. So let's try and get this going. This is gonna stop our crops from growing, which is a little bit frustrating, but what can you do? I definitely feel like last time it was only a level 1. That's a little disappointing that it's a higher level. It says 5% of citizens will be killed by floods and all wild animals will be killed. At least it's wild animals and not our pastures. If it was our pastures, I'd be so upset. That would absolutely be devastating. We still have some homeless people. But we should be able to keep putting houses through the edge here. Kinda hard to see. We can put another house here. Can't line up any houses there. Could get some more here if the cemetery wasn't there. Let's put some housing on the backside here. I know it's not very even, but gonna do what we can do just so that our people aren't homeless. 330 citizens have the plague. Oh, this could be devastating for us. This could be absolutely devastating. That's horrible. What do we do about the plague? We should already have the edict to help us out. Pandemic flu can be healed through time. The healing time of common diseases decreases by 80%. Oh my goodness. Dude, how many people are we about to lose? We're at 1055. Oof. I don't think a delivery station would really help us out too much. Dude, look at everybody with the flu. Once these houses get done, we shouldn't have any more homeless citizens. Go ahead and we'll leave that for now because we still have the bonus. We need to get this done. Reduce the time of flooding. If you guys could like really prioritize that, that'd be great. Need this flood to end. Oh my goodness. We've lost nearly 60 people right now. 7. This might cripple. Wow. I think we're in big trouble. This cemetery is almost full already. Our crematorium can't keep up. This might cripple us. The flood is going down. We need another cemetery going. As soon as this gets built, the flood starts going away. I don't know what we're about to do with all this. And that's wow. We don't have anybody working the farms. Wow. This completely crippled us. That's horrible. I don't know what else we can do besides keep fast forwarding. We might as well go ahead and get another shield formation while we can. But we're not going to be able to build up any troops for a while. Everyone's dying from the pandemic flu. And I don't know, like, what else we could have done about that. We have people making bandages, which is the best form of meds we can get at the moment. Can we even get the pharmacy or hospital right now? We can get the pharmacy. Where is the pharmacy? Pharmacy. I don't know what else to do besides get this going, but I think it's a little late for that. Half of our population is gone. And probably more. Dude, if we lose everybody... Oh my goodness. This is horrible. What a day for settlement, huh? We lose our progress a half hour, which was past the point of when the plague broke out. Apparently it was a false alarm. We didn't get affected by the plague. Go back a half hour, and then we lose our entire colony. Our entire colony. All I know is this fertility rate better update, because we should not be having plus 76% from population any longer. That's ridiculous. We're not even gonna have people for workers anymore. We're gonna have to completely rearrange everything. We probably lost all of our edicts. We did. We lost all of our edicts. We don't need that anymore. Wow. Wow. That's insane. We're still losing people. Insane. I can't believe that just happened. So we certainly need to go back to the basics of what we're focused on right now. We're gonna have to drop you guys down to like 2 each. Oh man, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do right now. And then this bandit camp's gonna hit. Jeez, dude. Luckily our troops are still pretty full. Our formations are full. That was crazy. 134 people still have the plague. I mean, I don't know what else to do besides try and let this play out. We don't need pottery right now. That's for certain. I don't think we're gonna be worried about tech right now. I don't think we're worried about the dock right. Maybe we'll keep one person there. Once this caravan comes back, it'll be a nice boost. A lot of our farms don't have anybody in them. Our pastures are missing people. We don't need making... All our simple food can stop at the moment. I think beer and coffee can stop. I think we need to focus on food. We don't even have workers. We are getting people trained. Not a huge priority, but... I don't know if we really need honey at the moment. Population did go ahead and reset. Man. 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 That's horrible. That's horrible. I can't believe that happened. Still losing people. Our cemeteries are filling up. Let's go ahead and destroy this one. Because now, if anything, we can build over it. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I don't even know if we have anybody working in the schools. Doesn't look like any of our schools are being used. 54 people still have it. We're basically starting from ground zero. Unreal. The only thing we can make is special medicine now. So I guess we'll get that going. Max you out at 1,000. I think we pause the barracks. We need these laborers. We need them. Where did our laborers just... Oh. They're filling in more places where our Jeez, dude. We have no more stone. Still making brick. We don't need 3 people in there. Or 2 people in there. Steel is full. I don't think steel is gonna be a priority at the moment. The good thing is we have a huge stockpile of a lot of items. That is the one good thing. We need this pandemic flu to go ahead and end. We need it to end. And then we need to get somebody in the school. So some of these kiddos can go to school and graduate. I don't even think there's anything we can do at the moment. I think we just gotta wait for the pandemic flu to end. You unsanitary people, wash your hands. Go quarantine. Why are you spreading the plague to everybody? We nearly lost 1,000 citizens. 1,000. Look at the graveyards. Happiness is being affected. Our health went way down. We have to get another cemetery. This one's full. We'll go ahead and destroy that one. That was unreal. That can't be real. That didn't happen. That didn't just happen. Unbelievable. 5 people still have the plague. Sheesh, dude. Sheesh. What a horrible day for settlement, huh? Couldn't get it to load. Tried for 45 minutes. Then we have to go back. Half hour in progress. Then we get the plague event again. Dude, nobody cares about this stupid alpaca. Nobody cares. Just drive it out. Drive it out of the town. Do we even have builders? We have at least one. We have 2 builders. Unreal. I don't think we need brick right now. We definitely need people in the clinics. We don't need money right now. What do we need? What do we need? Food, we're doing okay. Water's good. We need people in these marketplaces. Are all the marketplaces full? Have at least one person in each. That's good. Wow, dude. I'm like in awe. Caravans are coming back. That's good news. We have somebody in the research academy. Refined fuel, we're full on. Take you out. What resources are we low on? I think having at least one person in our pastures. And we need to keep hunters going. Once these caravans come back. We already had one caravan return. Huh. We went from like 1,055 citizens to 140. That's insane. But don't worry, guys. The pandemic flu's over. Nobody has it anymore. That was bizarre. That was crazy. 3 years until the bandit raid. Three years. We don't have any repair people. Alright, we do have some workers to work with, though. I think getting people in the latrines is what we need for the moment. We need at least one repairman going because houses and stuff are starting to fall apart. Crippled us. Crippled us. We definitely need somebody in a school. I still don't think I really believe it. I think that's my problem right now. I don't think I really believe what just happened. Let's make sure we're still getting some timber. We need people in our clinics. We need people in our churches. I'm not gonna worry about down jackets right now. I'd much rather work on iron and steel tools. Or iron and rough clothes. Get somebody in these pastures. Even if it's just one person. Farms, we should be okay for a little while. And we're out of workers again. 0 bursts occurred last season. Be so for real with me right now. I'm not trying to hear that. Not trying to hear that. And now people are dying. A citizen is still getting infected with the plague. This is insane. Dude, if you don't go to the clinic right now and go quarantine, like, what are you doing, dog? Stop working. Stop working. Go to the clinic. Don't spread this flu to anybody else. I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. Our teacher died. Now none of our kids can be in school. Can't send them to the school to get all the children sick. Like, why don't you go to the clinic? That was insane. Two people have it. Two people have it again. Three people have it. You're spreading it. You're not. Okay. Just go to the school. Just go teach or something. We're losing our troops. I don't know if we're gonna be ready for... Like, I don't know what to do besides bring in the immigrants, but I feel like that's just gonna bring more diseases. But don't worry, y'all. We got a merchant ship. We're probably gonna buy 100 of this medicine. I don't know if that's gonna help at all. But we're gonna spend some money here. See if we can get something to help out with this flu. We need more repairmen. Our buildings are broken down. $138 people. Now I'm worried about the bandit camp. I mean, I guess if anything, they just steal some money from us. They might destroy a couple buildings. That was literally insane. I don't know how we have gold sand. Because this should be jade. We got 13 jade. 13 before the flu hit. Didn't get anything. Problem is we're not making more lamp oil. That was crazy. I've never had anything like that happen to me in this game before. "12 people have the flu again." I mean, you might as well just kill off our entire colony and we restart. You might as well. Because I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up real quick. See if I can find something. Settlement, survival, pandemic, flu. What can we do about this? Pandemic is a very dangerous infectious disease. You don't say. Oh. So, the developer himself said pandemic is a very dangerous infectious disease. You need to prepare the hospital and the pharmacy before it comes. Didn't get that done because we didn't get any hospitals. All we have is clinics. But apparently we can get a police station and drive out the sick people. So, service, police station. I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all gotta go. Yeah, we can't be having this. Prioritize you. I don't even know if we have builders. Do we have builders? We got one builder here. We need to drive out all the sick people. I mean, a police station wouldn't have helped before because you can't drive out 750 people who are infected with the disease. But this might help us here. We just didn't get to luxury bedding in time. We needed silk sooner. Which, I mean, we could get luxury bedding now. But it's too late. It's too late. At least now we know. We know how to combat it. We need hospitals and pharmacies. Probably making special medicine. We know how to combat it now. Alright, you're done. I don't think we're gonna build anything. Let's get a sheriff in. Excuse me. Let's get a sheriff in. See if we can drive out these sick people. Is there like something specific we can do with you? Like, can we choose to drive you out? Oh, we can banish you. Oh my goodness. Do we just start banishing people? The citizen will be banished from the town, but the happiness of his or her family will be greatly reduced. Are you sure you want to exile the citizen? Dude, I'm sorry, bro, but I don't think we have a choice. This poor child, like, you have to leave. All these poor children. We're just banishing the children. This is horrible. Alright, that's all the infected people for now. Are the immigrants here? This town is developing well. For sure, dog. We're for sure developing well. We're just banishing people. People are dying left and right. But yeah, we're developing well. Don't you worry. Aye, aye, aye. We definitely lost 1,000 people. That's crazy to me. 2 years till the bandit camp. I just need you guys to come on in. Come on in. And we need to take you. It doesn't look nearly as many as 30 like we were getting, so... Immigrants arrived, we get 12 of them. Thankfully, none of you have diseases. Praise the Lord. Alright. Probably need another repairman going, at least for now. Are we running low on anything? I think it's important that we keep our meat and resources going with that. I would rather prioritize the pastures over the farms. We have somebody in the school. Let's keep getting some timber. Let's put somebody in the gatherer's hut. Research isn't going to be a huge help. We want to make sure our vendors are still working. And that's literally all of our workers. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh boy. Well, I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray. First things first. We're going to pray. I don't know why I escaped. Let's just pause it. I'm going to pray that we can save the game now. And we're not going to get set back in progress. I mean, these are the events that unfolded. So it's not like I'm going to go back and try and reload. Plus, I don't want to show you guys the same period of time 3 times in an episode. I do apologize. It wasn't my fault. Seems like a game issue on why it wouldn't load. I don't know if the flood was causing the issue and we just couldn't load during the flood. I don't know why that issue arose. There weren't really any answers on the Steam community. The devs just kind of recommended going to the alpha build and loading from there. But my problem with that is that I didn't know if we were going to lose out on some of the newer stuff, because alpha build, like, that would have been before all the combat. That would have been before the release of 1.0. I feel like that would have been before updates. Alpha's before the beta build, so I feel like we would have been missing a lot of content in the game, and I don't know how that would have worked. And I didn't want to corrupt our save files any further. I figured a half hour of progress wasn't bad that we lost. Obviously, the result in that was devastating to our colony, but it's part of the game. Like, it's not like our game crashed or something and we completely lost the colony, which I am grateful for, despite the events that transgressed. But we are in a tough spot. We're in a tough spot. We need some procreation going on. We need some immigrants arriving. Luckily, we have interval between immigrants' arrival minus 10%, so that'll help out a little bit. And he only has a year left in office, so we might just spend the money and reappoint him. But we need to rebalance everything, get everything back up and going. I hope you guys enjoyed my stress, and I don't even have words to describe it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.